Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Four Boys, episode number 32. Shaq was number 32. Who else? Edrin James. I think those are the two most famous
Who did you just
32.
say?
Edrin James, the Colts running back. He's probably the second most famous 32,
No
right?
one knows Edrin James.
Those two are Hall of Fame famous guys.
I don't know who Edrin James is, man, but I'll take your word for it.
I remember I was 32 in basketball one year, and
And you
it
were
made
awful.
no sense. I think I am the exact opposite of Shaq. I was at that age, too. I was in, like, I don't know, third grade. I'm this scrawny white kid with a 4-centimeter dick, and I'm, comparing myself to the Shaqness. Pretty insane.
For the record, yeah, Shaq is a lot funnier than you too, man. You know,
He is.
comparison wise. Did you watch that? Do you watch Inside the NBA?
Yeah, you sent me that clip of the Timberwolves, them making the play-in game, and it's playing "We Are the Champions." Those guys are clowns, dude. They TNT does it right. I feel like ESPN, they're always shifting people in and out. They get very
Yeah.
political with stuff. It's just
Mhm.
very cringe. TNT, those guys are just funny and savage, and they say
Dude,
what's on their mind.
Carl Anthony Towns is making out with his girlfriend. And he's like, first of all, that guy fouled out and played like ass.
Yeah, he
And
played
then Pat Bev, I don't know what Pat Bev is doing. It's like he's throwing his jersey in the rack.
Yeah, he climbed up on the scorer's table after making the play-in game, and he was crying too.
Oh my god. He was being chased around.
Yeah,
And it wasn't only him, it was like Ant-Man too, Anthony Edwards. Like all of them were going nuts. I mean, I wish him, I mean, that's great though.
well, I just saw a bunch of tweets. For the folks listening, we're talking about the Timberwolves making the play-in game, and people were saying that is Minnesota's championship. That they might as well celebrate like it's a chip because they're not
The
getting
first time they made the playoffs in like what, how many years? They haven't made the playoffs in a while, right? Or
Yeah.
did they like make it once like 2 years
Did they
ago?
make it with Kevin Love ever, or were they always just trash when he was there?
I think they were always trash. But they
Yeah.
might have made it like once as like an 8 seed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, but I mean, I'm happy for the people in Minnesota, happy for Pat Bev. Uh, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna give a shit because actually I enjoy that they're into it, right? I mean, we got to
Yeah.
give them credit as opposed to other guys who are just like hugging each other. Pat Bev apparently went to the Clippers bench and he was like "F you guys" or something. Like, what was this? What was that thing he said? Like, he went to the Clippers bench, like he'd been there for the past like 5 years or whatever, and instead of being like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" he's like,
He
go
just
back
ripped
home or
into
something.
him. Yeah, and he got fined too, which he's on the veteran minimum and he's getting fined money. That's actually
Wait,
hurting
is
his
he on the vet
pockets.
minimum?
I saw a
I
tweet
thought he
about
was on
that.
the 13 mil a year.
He got paid a few years ago by the Clippers. I
Oh,
don't
so he's not
know.
getting paid right now.
I don't think he is right now. I mean, he's rich. He's fine. But people were going, man, your pockets are hurting for getting these fines. But he's a passionate dude, and it
He's
is
like
funny. Oh yeah, go for it.
he's like Tony Allen, you know? Like, remember Tony Allen? He's
Hmm.
like Tony Allen, Rajah Bell, Draymond Green, you know, that type,
Yeah,
like that
no
defend,
skill, but just very aggressive and yeah.
all grit, all hustle. Got to give the guy respect. He's putting it all out there every game. I'd love that guy, honestly.
Do you think that you could join the NBA and as long as you
Yeah,
yelled enough, you could get paid? I feel like
yeah.
that's just what it is. You just scream and yell at a ref enough and you'll be a known guy. You'll get
Dude,
into the mainstream by
I
yelling.
think I think there's a good chance you and I could make the Portland Trailblazers basketball team.
Yeah, I
Speak
walked onto the court the other day.
speaking of one of our most loyal listeners, Jake and I went to a Blazers game last week, dude, back in
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Folks, this is how well we treat our guests. We take them out to games. We fly out to go visit our fans. And I'm
That could
assuming, Alec, did you buy those tickets? Was that on Big Four Boys? I'm sure we pulled some money apart.
no, there was definitely a split going on,
Okay.
but the company was free, so I did not charge him for my time.
That's good. That's very
Yeah,
kind
and
of you.
normally, a lot of people to get a visit appearance from a Big Four boy, it's like our fees are what, around 2 grand, 3 grand, 4 grand.
The meet and
What do you?
greets are pretty heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty lucrative. No, but yeah, I said Jake. Now you're our number one fan. No fee, no appearance fee, nothing like that.
That's awesome. How was the Big D? That's what they call it, right?
I mean, I know that's what you call it. But yeah, it was interesting, man. It's like I don't think they have traffic, dude. I was like in the heart of downtown, like where their American Airlines Center is or whatever the
Yeah.
basketball stadium, heart of downtown. There was no traffic. Like it was just like fine.
Yeah, I
Like the
remember
airport's.
because you called me. You were like, "Hey, I'm meeting up with Jake tonight." And I was like, "Have fun on the date." And you're like, "Yeah, there's just no cars around here." And I told you to. Did you hit up McDonald's like I said, or did you go
I
some?
was looking for it. Apparently, they didn't have. I mean, they didn't have one near me. They had a Shake Shack, so I had to pay like $10 for like a burger.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then I went to this barbecue joint, but it was in a gas station, and so
Hmm. That's something.
yeah, it's something, something. I survived though.
Yeah.
But dude, anyways, we went to the American Airlines Center. We had platinum access tickets. I ain't lying. We got platinum access tickets. We
Oh
did
my
not.
god.
So we had a special entrance, red carpet. The works.
Yeah.
Um, we got to go to the
Courtesy of
Lexus
Big Four
Club.
boys.
Ever
Yeah.
heard of it? Lexus
Club.
Club. Yeah,
I
only
haven't,
platinum
but I
line.
wish I was there.
Dude, it was just, it was a big time event, man. Only the big shots were there. Um, and then our seats were right in the middle, center side. I think like we were like 10 rows up. It was like a great experience. We saw Mark Cuban and we saw Luca before he was injured.
Yeah.
Um, Luca's injured now, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyways, are your Blazers trying to actively tank or like?
Yeah. Yeah, that's been the goal. And then anytime, I mean, earlier on in the season when we were trying to tank once we shut down Dame, and then
Yeah.
Ant Simons would play well, and they're like, all right, now you're sitting out for the rest of the season. They would just pull guys off the roster one at a time. We joked about us playing for them, but seriously, they would throw us out there because that's what they're doing now.
For some reason, their best player is this guy named CJ Ellaby.
Yeah, he's got the
Um,
bushy hair that wags
he can't.
around. He looks
He
like a
can't shoot.
dog.
He plays like one too. He can't shoot. I don't know. I guess they treat him like they're LeBron because he's like passing, rebounding, defending. Like
Everything.
he's doing everything, but he's averaging like 5, 2, and 2, 36 minutes a game.
Yeah, very ugly numbers. Uh, Brody, I wanted to ask
It's
you
hustle stats.
I wanted to ask you real quick, just on the subject of Tay Haas. So you were there for a law school thing? Was that what it
Yeah,
was?
a law firm
Law
conference or
firm.
something like. Yeah, yeah. Jake saw it. We came to the hotel motel Holiday Inn. But yeah, it was just like one day, and I got to enjoy the night before at a Mavs game, man.
Yeah.
But
So you were
dude,
just there for 2 days?
yeah, like I got there Friday night, and then I left Saturday night.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it was like business only. But dude, I can't get over the fact for all our Dallas listeners, those fans genuinely like cared about the game, even though it was like a 50-point blowout. I didn't see one like Portland, like maybe I saw one or two Portland jerseys there, but it was all Mavs. Like when I go to a Clippers game, I see like half half, right? When I go to a Lakers game, even like, I mean, and the crowd was into it because Laker games you're seeing like all these like rich people, like who's who, and they don't really get
Yeah.
into it. But like these Mavs guys, they care. They're putting their heart out there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that's the nature of probably Texas versus LA too. LA, you're right. It's just the stars. They sit courtside, but they couldn't tell you one player. They probably think Kobe is still on the team. Like they just sit around like not knowing
Where's
the
Kobe?
roster. Yeah, who is that? But how was it price wise? Because I know the Clippers tickets are way cheaper than Lakers, but relative to that, were Dallas seats cheap?
Dude, I thought
Too?
no. So they were not. This was like a really shitty Portland Trail Blazers team, right? You would
Portland.
expect the tickets to be like free.
Yeah.
I mean, or you get paid or something. Because like, I think I'm pretty sure there's some bullshit scam going on where Mark Cuban is buying up the tickets, selling it. He's artificially keeping prices up.
Yeah.
Um, Anyways, I was able to get our tickets for apparently a steal because they were going at like 350, 300. I got the tickets for 160, but fees on each ticket were about 100 fucking bucks each. $100 each, and then I had a coupon that I had to apply, and then I got it to 220 each. But like it came out to be $60 in fees each, which is kind of ridiculous to me.
What are the
Um,
fees? I bought a ticket to a comedy show recently, and it's like $30 for the ticket, $10 service fee. What is the service fee? I bought this thing online, and it's just going straight to me. What is the fee here? This
I
is
don't
nuts.
know. Apparently, they're like telling, oh, your tickets are fake. They'll like refund you or something like that. But like that's 10% there, and then I think they have to get their own. Like beyond that, there's another fee they collect, and there's a delivery fee of $5. A delivery fee. They're not mailing it to me. They're literally emailing it to me, but they charge you $5.
I saw a hilarious Onion article back when was it Uber Eats that bought Postmates, or was it
Yeah,
it was, yeah, it was like
yeah,
Uber Eats purchases Postmates for
yeah,
20 million plus 10 million service fee. Like that was the
yeah,
joke, that when they purchased it, there was a
yeah.
service fee on top of it, because that's every delivery thing. You didn't laugh, so it wasn't funny, but that's what they tried to do. I thought it was a clever headline. That's every Onion article. You just kind of chuckle at the headline. It's never like
Yeah.
a laugh
Who's
out,
reading the Onion again, by the way?
huh?
Who's reading the Onion?
Yeah, well, I follow them on socials, so I'll get just a headline from time to time.
Okay, okay. Hey, you seem pretty tired today, man. What's going on?
Yeah, dude, I've just been working a bunch, trying to hit the gym and walk on the treadmill for,
Beefcake.
yeah, be a beefcake. I
Any run-ins
Today's
with the
Friday.
thief?
I mean, oh, what was that?
Any run-ins with the thief? Wallet boy? Wallet thief?
Wallet boy? No. Will refers to, or no, I refer to him as long-haired fuck. And someone commented, "Hey, it's the return of the long-haired fuck" in our
In
YouTube
our
comments.
yeah.
But we have millions
Oh.
of comments, so it's rare that I remember one of them. Uh,
Yeah, man, yeah. Well, thanks, Will, for I mean, thank you for remembering Will's. And any news on your old phone, dude?
no, no news.
And have you lost anything between last podcast, episode 31, and this podcast, other than your dignity?
I've lost. I mean, I had lost the
Have you
dick.
lost it? Have you lost your?
Haven't lost the V card either, so
Okay,
I'm still
okay,
holding on to that. There were
okay.
a ton of people making that pun when vaccination cards were a thing. You'd go to a bouncer and be like, "Take my V card," and then the bouncer would just hit a girl in the face because it's not that funny. But that was a common thing that people would do. Take my
Huh.
V card, and then
Was that what people were doing, or was that what you were doing?
well, that only happened to me once,
Uh
but
huh. Uh huh.
other people tried it. Um, Brody, what else do we have here? NBA playing games.
By the way, this is being recorded on Friday, April 15th. So all the playing, because I know you're going to release this tomorrow, and the playing games are going to be out. Clippers are not going to be with Paul George. Apparently, he's the only person who hasn't gotten COVID and now has it. Did you read that? He's in COVID protocols, right?
Yeah, insane. I thought COVID was done.
How do you get a COVID protocol for a playing game? Like the only game that matters like for you to be there. It's like win or go home, literally.
Yeah, yeah, just insane.
Oh, I didn't even think they were getting tested anymore. Is this like do you think
Yeah,
Paul George like pulled this bullshit test out of it so he doesn't play?
doesn't
Like
have to
he's
do
like,
it. I
yeah,
think we've talked about this on the pod before, but I remember Michigan in college football pulled out. They were scared
yeah,
to face Ohio State. Maybe that was last year actually, but yeah, they did that where they're like, "Oh, we can't play. We're too
yeah.
sick."
Because he saw
Get the
he
fuck
saw the
out of here.
Pels he saw the Pels against the Spurs and he's like, whoa, this team is like legit, right? Like CJ McCollum's not bad, Ingram's okay,
Yeah,
Herb Jones, Valanciunas. Like he's looking around. He's like, who do I got? Reggie Jackson.
yeah,
He's
we
like,
got Bobby Schmurda. Yeah, dude, but um, everyone, I saw that Pandemic P was trending because that was his nickname in the bubble when he sucked and
yeah,
shat horribly. And Yeah, so now the pandemic's hitting him. It's full circle where, he's not in that bubble anymore, so he's getting hit with the fucking cove. Do you think he got vaccinated or no?
I thought if you got vaccinated, you didn't like didn't your period like end of like quarantine if you were didn't you if you didn't have any like symptoms, I didn't think you had to quarantine anymore. Or
Yeah.
is that or am I mistaken on that?
No, I don't. Oh, so you're saying if you get it
If you
now?
get it, if you have the vaccine and you get COVID and you don't have any symptoms, I thought you don't have to isolate anymore. Or is
Oh,
that wrong?
I'm not sure. I think you still do. My roommate had COVID last week and he was stuck in his room.
No, no way. What's going on?
He just got it and he had a fever. He felt like shit. He was puking. And
Jeez
I
Louise,
just,
stay away from me.
yeah, and I just kind of laughed at him and stayed away. I was like,
Yeah,
get away
yeah.
from me.
I don't blame you, dude. This guy sounds like a sick freak, no offense.
Yeah, literally a sick, he's a sick freak. Yeah. But that was, that was dumb. The rest of us just had to, hide away and tell him to fuck off. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Did he survive or do you even know or
I
care?
survived. Who knows? I mean, I can still taste food and jizz. So I,
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the roomie.
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in weeks, but
Got it.
I'm sure he's
Is there
all
a smell? Is there a weird smell coming from his room other than his,
other than the body.
Yeah.
No. No, he's doing fine. He was at a rap show the other night, so he's back. He's back living.
Okay. Oh, you know what? In Dallas, it seems like all the chauffeurs and like not the chauffeurs, like the Uber drivers are very talkative.
Oh,
I don't get this in LA a lot, but like one of them rapped for me. He's
that's
like, "Hey,
it.
he's like, I'm gonna be a rapper one of these days." And I like to, freestyle. Give everyone like practice. But I mean, it's not freestyling if you memorize the rap, right?
It's not. Yeah, you see a million of those. I watched a Jack Harlow freestyle the other day. It was really good, but it was clearly all written words. Not, yeah, like a real freestyle would be like,
Incorporating stuff like from
yeah,
what's going.
just
Yeah,
off the top of your head, in
yeah.
my bed. Uh, that's all that was said. I don't know. You're just rhyming random shit.
Marshall
Whereas,
Matters, everyone.
yeah, Eminem.
He
But
got the hoodie on too.
so this dude gave you a like he spit a verse in this
Yeah,
verse.
man. He spit a verse, and then like he did a verse like related to like Christianness or something, and
Okay.
he's like instead of talking about chicks, I'm talking about God,
Yeah.
and apparently this guy's like crazy life story. Like I was trying to take in the sights around me, but his brother is in jail right now for first degree murder. His
Yeah.
other brother was like shot and murdered. His
Yeah.
dad left. I mean, he was like telling all this stuff. Like he had like two kids, like 16. Um,
There's
I
some
mean,
sketchy parts of Dallas I've heard. One of my friends who moved there last year, he moved into
Jake,
an apartment. Not Jake, it was a different friend.
you
Uh,
have more than one friend.
well, this guy, I'll call him an acquaintance. So I
Okay,
have one friend. But
uh,
this other friend of mine, his name's Jack, actually, very close to Jake.
jackass.
It sounds made up. Yeah, this is a
Uh
made
huh.
up guy. But he moved in. He found a cheap place, and it was very hood, if you will. Not to get all controversial, but he was the only white dude in the whole complex, and it was scary stuff. There were needles and guns, and he had to move out after like 2 weeks because he was scared shitless.
And he was able to move out. Didn't he have a lease?
He was able to get out of it. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think he had to pay some amount of money to.
Hey, so back to the playing game. Who are your picks tonight? Between Clippers, Pelicans, and East one is Atlanta. Who's the other one? Who's Atlanta? Oh, Cavs. Atlanta Cavs.
Mm,
Or I think it's
uh,
Atlanta, right?
Starting with the East, I'll take Atlanta. The Cavs, I don't know. They've got some young guns who are Garland. I like, but the Hawks seem to have way more weapons. You got Trey, you got Herter, the ginger guy. There's too much power.
but Cavs home court. Cavs have Cavs home court. Come on, you got Evan Mobley, you got Darius Garland, you got Jared Allen, you got
Bro,
Levert. You got some nice players.
fear the fro. Yeah, I've never seen a better point guard than Trey Young. So it's hard to
Fuck
really.
off, fuck off.
Oh, was that
Was that
not true?
sarcastic?
No? Who's better?
You've never seen a better point guard
It's
than Trey
either
Young?
him. It's either for this year. It's either him or
Oh,
Russell
this year.
Westbrook.
Oh, this year. You've never.
It's either him or Westbrook for best.
Got it. Okay. Let's throw in John Wall into it too.
Yes, Jay Wall. Oh
Yeah,
my
with the
God,
0 games in 2020.
Sebastian Telfair. But Brody, yeah, I would take the fucking Hawks.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Hawks too, but I wanted the Cavs to win just as an FU to LeBron that the Cavs are in the playoffs and LeBron's not in. I mean, I'm rooting for the Cavs for that reason.
What if they just won it all this year?
The Cavs.
Yeah.
Does LeBron move back? He's like trade me.
Weren't there rumors of him going back?
Well, that's what he said
He
during the
would
All Star
retire
break.
there.
During the All Star break, he's like, I wouldn't mind going back. And then, like, I think last week he said, I wouldn't mind playing with Steph. Um,
God damn it.
but he's like, my end goal is whoever gets my son gets me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You think Bronny will be better than
isn't that like extortion by then?
Yeah, I don't think that's
Can you force that? Like,
isn't that
can
tampering too?
can Giannis, like, let's say the next time he comes a free agent, can he say whoever gives Donis, whatever, or one of his shitty brothers a max deal is where I go?
Yeah.
And then like, by the way, there's an NBA team that does that, right?
Well, yeah, a team would do that. But like
Two max. Yeah.
my thing is I feel like he's always been involved in that fuckery where like even his last year with the Heat, he said that boy Shabazz Napier, we better get him. And they did. And then he left anyways. Like he basically told the front office, we got to get this dude. And then he just dipped and Shabazz sucked and was out of the league early.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
He
I
played in
feel like
Portland, right?
he's doing that shit. Yeah, he was on Portland for a bit. That's right.
Yeah.
Um,
Every shithead comes to Portland.
that's very true. Larry Nance. Yeah, dude. But he fucking yeah, he's always controlling that shit.
Dude, he's a
So
mobster.
yeah,
Like he got what's his name paid too? Tristan Thompson. Like
he
I think he
did.
got Tristan Thompson like 15 million a year, even though
Yeah.
no one was gonna give him that. He got so many people paid. I mean, I'll give him credit, but like LeBron's like a gangster, dude.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with a lot of the trades. He seems to just get who he wants. He is the GM, but that's why I thought he deserved a lot of the blame for this year's roster. He
But he's
always
not
wants
getting any of it.
he never wants to take blame. He's always, putting it on his teammates like, oh, they're not ready. I'm fine. I'm good. It's like, no, you kind of suck too. And you're the one who picked Melo. You didn't want DeRozan. You wanted Westbrook. Like, and in these press conferences, he's not taking responsibility. So
No, he's not. I think he's definitely not. And then he just goes in the back or whatever, and then he talks shit. And then yeah, I don't know what to say.
yeah. It's funny. I
Um,
growing up, I used to like LeBron more than Kobe. Um,
dude, really? That's so lame.
well, because I was a Portland fan and the Lakers would always beat the Blazers, so I was like, I don't like Kobe. But I've flipped now. Well, it's harder now because like one guy's dead. But I don't know. I respect Kobe more. I feel like he was a no excuse type of dude. He was a fucking animal. So
Kobe,
determined.
dude, Kobe. See, that's what I love about Kobe. Pat Bev. I'm not gonna disrespect Kobe, but Pat Bev is like the last, like Russell Westbrook too. The last few guys who have that dog in them. They
Yeah.
get angry. They're gonna come at you. And
Yeah.
they
Caruso.
like Yeah, Austin Reeves.
Yeah. It's
No,
so
they got
funny. People were talking about the other day. I saw this thing where people talk. You know how when you describe white players, it's high IQ. He's a gym rat, and then all right, yeah, turn your screen off because it's gonna get racy. But when you describe a black player, it's a freak of nature or just athletic or something. Um, what did you? What did you describe Russell Westbrook as? Just now.
that he has the dog in him.
Dogging him. Yeah, sorry, I blanked for a sec. Yeah, that dogging him. That's always a way to describe a black dude. And some dude tweeted, he's like, I've never heard a white guy be told he has that dog in him. Like you never hear, oh, Dirk's got that dog in him because it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, because all the white guys are just like pure shooters. Like
They're
they're
pure
not like.
shooters. They don't have that tenacity, I guess is the word. But no, I do love that. I do love that Pat Bev. Yeah, Kobe was just those clips of Kobe in practice where he's like cussing out Jeremy Lin and all the rookie or all the younger guys. I would be terrified, but it
Mm.
made them better, I guess. I think they won one year.
Who, Kobe?
Yeah, he won a chip at some point.
Yeah, once or twice, or thrice,
That
or
that
5 times.
2001 wasn't a real championship though, right? Because of the gambling.
No, wait, what? I don't even know that scandal.
The scandal where they beat the Kings.
Oh yeah, because there was some bullshit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, take one away,
Yeah.
but he could have won another one. Could he have? Nah, nah. Actually, he maxed it out.
He
He was
maxed
like five. He was 4 for 4, right? Like every time he went to the finals, he won.
lost to the
Was there a time he
Celtics
lost?
one year.
Oh yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
dude. If he
That
won
was
that, he would have.
embarrassing.
He could have
He
been the
lost a
all-time.
couple times. I thought he lost to the Pistons once, didn't he? Or
No,
no?
he won 3 times in a row with Shaq. He
I
he
thought
was
they
3 for 3
lost.
with Shaq.
Yeah, but I thought they lost with the Pistons.
No, Shaq.
They because Chauncey and Rip Hamilton they won it one year.
I thought they played. Who did the? Let's see. I think they won in '04 Pistons, right?
Yeah.
Who did they play against? Oh, you're right. Was it? Dude, you're right. So he they. Why? How did the Pistons beat him in 5?
Kobe wasn't good yet, I don't think.
No, what do you mean he was good? This was 2004.
But he had still had 0 finals MVPs at that point.
Oh, that's because you had Shaq. Wow, I
Yeah.
can't believe. Damn, Shaq was
It's
getting
isn't
man.
it wild looking back at some of these old sports things? The Yankees won the World Series in 2009 and I don't remember that at all.
Yeah,
There's certain years where you reflect on a baseball or basketball thing and you go, wait, they won that year? I don't remember that one bit. And then there's other ones that really stand out. But like I don't think anyone's forgetting Patriots coming back 28 down 28-3. Like everyone will know that
because
year.
it gets repeated all the time. Wait,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the stat line on this Lakers Pistons series. Man, those back then, those were defensive teams. Not the
Yeah.
Lakers didn't score over 100 once, dude. Same with the Pistons.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, no one's getting chalupas. That was
that's
the thing.
tacos.
That was the thing in Portland. You get a free chalupa if the Blazers score
Taco Bell?
100. Back in the day, now that they're not giving that away, I think now you get McDonald's or something if they score 130.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's not that
they've
great. It's not
raised
that
it.
great.
No, it's not
Yeah,
great at all, and it's very unlikely for the Blazers at least.
would
Um,
CJ Ellaby putting up? Maybe CJ Ellaby could put up some points.
yeah, with his
Hey, but
5 points a game.
Brandon Williams, like I think Brandon Williams was like okay, and then your coach was sitting like whoever was doing well, he was taking them out, and then whoever was doing badly, he was putting them. It made no sense. It was just so bad.
Yeah,
Um, and it was I gotta tell you, it was a 50-point blowout, dude. But I enjoyed that game. Jake, thanks for making it a hell of a game, man. He bought a Porzingis jersey, by the way.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Oh BK, dude, I almost made a Burger King joke earlier. I didn't realize you were having BK.
King.
Fuck yeah. They have maybe one Burger King in all of Portland.
Dude, the best prices, Burger King.
It's so yeah, I'm a big fan. People shit on it all the time. They go,
They're just
oh,
haters.
they go $10 or 10 nuggets for $1. It's probably made out of chicken shit. It's like, who cares?
Haters,
Who
haters,
cares? It
haters.
tastes fine.
Exactly. Tastes delicious.
Give me your top fast food spots. This could be fun. This could be a new segment where we rank things.
All right, but you guys don't have In-N-Out, right? Or do you?
There's in parts of Oregon, but not in Portland. There's one in
And
Salem.
are you seeing any like fast food?
This is the other thing that's tough. I remember discussing this. I think I abused or assaulted someone once because we were debating this. There's tiers. You've got like I feel like Chick-fil-A is so much like the quality even is better than like a Burger King.
No, don't even go there. I'm sorry. Spicy chicken, baby.
Okay, maybe not Burger King, but maybe
Don't shit
Carl's
on Burger.
Jr. or something.
Burger Carl Jr. could be good, man.
I haven't been to a C Juniors since I was maybe 5 with my
You're
uncle.
lost, man. You're lost. Carl Jr. raised their prices, by the way. What about J-Bo? J-Bo?
J and the B, Jack
Do
in
you
the
even know what
Box.
J-Bo is? Yeah,
You call it J-Bo?
yeah.
Folks, if you're tuned in, do any of you call it J-Bo? That is not a thing.
Dude, J-Bo is a huge thing. Everyone calls it J-Bo.
I always called it J and the B.
No one says J and the B. What do you call McDonald's?
Mickey D's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
MCD.
Dude, when I studied abroad, these Australian kids would call it Mackers. That was their nickname for
Fucking
McDonald's.
Australians, man.
I know.
Mm.
I almost threw up just hearing that.
That's disrespectful, man. They got to keep our American names, We don't call Sydney Sydney.
Yeah. We're all over the fucking anal here, but I saw this one joke the other day how in these European countries the women working at McDonald's are all very attractive. Like McDonald's overseas is just much nicer where they have desserts, donuts and shit. It's actually fine dining over there, whereas here you've got ghouls working the register.
Dude, I was in Paris over the summer, and like they have, there's like the equivalent of Rodeo Drive, which is like their biggest street, like with all the designers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rodeo Drive, by the way, for the folks who don't live in LA, is like, I mean, everyone knows. If you don't know what Rodeo Drive is, fuck you. It's where all the designers are,
Fuck
anyways,
right
in
off.
LA.
Yeah.
Anyways, the equivalent in Paris was just like Champs Elysees, and there's a McDonald's there, like on their Rodeo
Yeah.
Drive, and it's like a huge thing. And they have like a patio and stuff like that, and it's like, wow, you could
Yeah.
be eating. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, the McDonald's in where was I? think I was in Massachusetts once, or maybe it was Maine, and they had lobster rolls. Just in the Northeast, they had them at Mickey D's. They're pretty good too. I was there with my cousins, and they're like, "Yeah, this is good quality," and I was like, "Yeah, fuck off." But no, it was pretty delish, from what I remember.
Dude, that sounds delicious.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind taking a taste
yeah.
of the lobster roll.
But so nice. But so, dude, so Burger King is that's your top though. It sounds like that's your favorite.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Whopper.
No. Actually, no. I'm
Sandwich?
not saying Burger King's my top. No, I'm not saying Burger King's my top. Dude, I just have so many. And let me pull up my phone because I have a whole like apps. I got Wingstop. I got Taco Bell. I got Popeyes. I
Yeah.
got Domino's. I got Baja Fresh. I got Rubio's. I got Chipotle. I got Chick-fil-A, Panda Express,
Oh my
Subway,
God.
Blaze Pizza, Shake Shack, McDonald's, Panera, Jersey Mike's. Dude, I'm
What's
done.
this list? Jesus.
J-Bo,
Is this where you went this
Wendy's,
past week?
El Pollo, KFC, Checkers and Rallies. And then yeah, that's about it. Yeah. I got all my I got all my apps right here.
You got apps for them. Nice.
Each one, yeah.
Ooh. That Habit
Yeah.
place I've been to in the airport. Is that Hamburger Habit? Is that the name of it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think anyone calls it hamburger habit, but
What's it?
it's
There was a
Habit Burger
place.
and Grill.
Oh, Habit. So there's a different place by where Jimothy and I used to live, and Jake. Jake was my roommate, but then Jimothy was in that West LA area. It was called Hamburger Habit. It was different from that place. And
Sounds like you just stole the name.
it was just a local spot. They had chili burgers that were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, Brody. I feel like we're all over the ass on this episode. I don't really have anything else. Did we want to talk about Haskins? I feel like that's old news at this point. Did you think it was funny at all? Because I saw you kind of called me and you were laughing about it pretty early
Not
on.
true. Not true, folks. Not true.
And
That's not true.
just wanted to get your thoughts on why you thought it was funny. I
That's
know that
not true.
I believe it was Gil Brandt and Schefter who also had funny takes, but I don't know. I was a little discouraged by what you were saying about the late Dwayne Haskins.
The late great Dwayne Haskins. He was a
Not
star at
that
Ohio State. He was a star at Ohio State.
he was.
And I will not take the slander of my name because I was very emotional about his death, and I was not laughing. Maybe
You've
my
got you've
tears
got
sounded
the
like laughing,
you've
but
got the black screen down. Anytime any controversy comes your way, you just cover that thing up. And,
well, I know you, man. I know what's coming. I knew that was coming when he said Haskins. That I just immediately.
yeah.
I mean, after episode like 20 or so, I kind of got a hang of it. You know, at this point, you got to just throw it on me like randomly, like, and
Yeah.
then I can't.
I just got to be talking about something very wholesome, like, oh, Burger King's my favorite, man. They've got a lot of black people, and then just like, oh god, we will
Yeah,
both get fired one day.
by ourselves. Yeah.
This is all the start of it. Shit, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, go.
before we go, because I know we're out of time. How's the cameo business going?
Um, I'm just embarrassed now. Like, I don't think I need to put my link back in my account. I haven't done one in probably a month, so I'm. There's also
Dude, put
no
it.
reason to. I did a bunch. I did some for Valentine's and maybe a birthday or two, but I need to market that better, I think.
You're not getting any Easter videos, dude. Come on
I
now.
think there was a thing. I'll get the promotion sometimes where they go, lower your prices by 50% to go with our special deal. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm not lowering. Maybe for the personal ones, but if they're paying the business price, then I need that 70.
You should be double the business.
You're right. I do need to raise that price too.
Have I asked if the Big Four Boys podcast wanted to get you? Would that be a personal or a business rate? Have I asked this before?
You haven't asked. That's definitely a conflict right there.
Yeah.
I
Would
would
you give
have.
us the personal rate?
I guess I'd go personal. I don't want to hurt our pockets too much.
Yeah, after all, it's coming out of you.
I know.
But hey, you're still getting 35 out of me, so that wouldn't be a bad deal.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's my thing, man.
Yeah. I don't really have other personal shit. I've just kind of been working. You were in Texas. Like did you guys go to a strip club or just the game and that was it? And then you had your event the next day.
Dude, we actually went to a bar in Dallas right after by the stadium. It was fun, you know.
Yeah.
Got to see how the Dallas people are.
They
Yeah, Dallas
drink,
people could throw
right?
it down. Yeah, they could throw it down, man. They could throw it
That's all
down
they
for
do.
sure. Yeah, yeah. But then I got tired. I was kind of a buzzkill. So at like midnight, I was like, hey, let's go back. Yeah, because
Mhm.
like I had to be up at 6 in the next morning because their presentation started at like 8. So I had to shower, suit up, and then like
Suited up. Jeez.
Uber to the loft. Yeah, because I had to. Yeah. Anyways.
Holy crap, man. You're just a professional at this point, man. God
Nah,
damn.
that's not me. That's all you, big guy. That's all you.
All right, all right. What about the stuff last night? Are we? You can't talk about that. Is that off limits?
It was just regular bar review, brother.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. It's Friday. It's like 5:30 on Friday. I gotta go do shit. I know you do as well. We appreciate everyone tuning in again. We're gonna keep climbing. We were a little rusty this week, just getting back into it, but we're gonna be doing these every week until one of us gets hit by a truck on the highway. Thank you guys and appreciate it. Big Four Boys, episode 32. Yeah.